What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another one. Today's track is called Your House by your boy Hopsin. You know what I mean? Let's jump right into it, fam. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Man, I don't even know what happened. I was born inside of this shit, my fucking parents scrapping. I was mortified as a kid. Police always at my house, all because of my daddy's temper. Man, this shit been going on about as long as I can remember.
I guess he's talking about his youth and whatnot, and how he was bred from his youth in a dysfunctional house and whatnot. His dad was always screaming and whatnot. Cops was constantly called and whatnot. And I think a lot of people could relate to this story and whatnot, because as we know in society, not everybody have like a perfect life. You know what I mean? I mean, like a good 99% of people in this world don't have like a perfect life and shit. So, and there ain't no such thing as perfect life to begin with. So this is looking like a video that's gonna resonate with a lot of people, probably including myself as well. You know what I mean?
House all because of my daddy's temper. Man, this shit been going on about as long as I can remember. He'd always blame my mom for the shit he didn't accomplish. I'd hide in the corner like a guinea pig in the process, just knowing he about to smack the fucking teeth out of mouth. It's like when it came to some type of drama, he got aroused. No joke. There was the moments where dad would slowly be creeping up.
And that's fucked up, man. The way that he said, like, yo, man, he would get turned on with the freaking type of drama that he would have to inflict. You know what I mean? That's sick. And there's people like that.
Slowly be creeping up. I would up in front of my mama. Please don't beat her up. I ain't never spoke on this shit. The memories erupt. Smiles and hugs, that's just something you'll never see in us. You know the pain when your parents tell you to go and play, then hours later you see your mom and she got a swollen face. I hope you don't relate. I just learned how to cope today.
And he's like, yo, I hope you don't relate to that. Like when you trying to fight, when you trying to freaking stop your parents from fighting and whatnot, and your dad give you a toy and tell you go away, man. The next thing you know, your mom is all bruised up and fucked up and shit, and there was nothing that you could have possibly done to prevent that from happening. As far as
I just learned how to cope today. From the days when I would pick up the phone and say, I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right. And they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front.
And he's like saying like, yo, that's crazy, man. No kid should be going through that shit, yo. I definitely feel that on some real shit.
I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight. Your house tonight. I would go to school feeling so frightened, yeah, I was scared. Not knowing if I'ma go home finding my mama dead. Every other fucking day dad was always losing control. He was out.
To have to feel that you going to school every single day being scared because you don't know when you come home your mom might be dead, that's fucked up. That feeling should never be there. But like again, like I said, domestic violence is something that's real.
Dead. Every other fucking day dad was always losing control. He was acting like a fucking ape running loose in our home. Man, ever since I was born they was pessimistic and torn. It's evident, but regardless they never get a divorce. God, I wish they got around it, just checking into some counseling. We could have been a happy family inside our house again. I said again as if we ever were. That's false. Shit I dealt with growing up will forever hurt.
And then he said, I said it again because that's false and whatnot. Because I think when you in those those type of situations, and your house is you coming from a broken house and whatnot, you kind of make excuses and whatnot. You kind of wish there were days you would have like a day or two where shit was nice, and you would say, okay, this is how it should be, and you pray that you would have more days like that. But the actual thing that happens is more bad days than good. You know what I mean? So I guess that's why he said that. You know what I mean? That's what I think, at least. You know.
That we ever were, that's false. Shit I dealt with growing up will forever hurt. I'm lost. We were nothing like the families I used to see on the sitcoms. We were horrible with bonds. I can no longer sitcom. I would see that my friends had a life at home that was peaceful. They were lovable people who didn't function like we do. Or how I wish I could redo the pain of the wicked days when I'd pick up the telephone, call a friend and say, I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right. And they've been going back and forth for all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight. Your house tonight. I ain't placing the blame, saying it's mom or dad's fault, but all those traumas
And that's I was thinking the minute that he said I'm not trying to place the blame, that I was about to say, like, on some real shit. It's not when you the kid in that type of situation and whatnot. It's not, you're not saying like it's your father's fault. You're not saying like it's your mother's fault, because you just torn in the middle and whatnot, because you got love for your mom and your dad in different ways and whatnot. You just wish that the dysfunction wasn't so real and blunt in your face and whatnot, because it's evident to you that they don't belong with each other and whatnot, and you would the situation would be better if they were apart and dealing with you, instead of being together and fucking each other up every day. You know what I mean? and you're just torn apart. You just rather go to your friend's house and chill. You know what I mean?
house tonight. I ain't placing the blame, saying it's mom or dad's fault, but all those traumas I had stuck with me as an adult, and it ignited these mad thoughts that I seem to have often. Yeah, that's Hopsin. Music is where my last straw went. Now I'm devoted to always give you my true life. The love I never felt growing up, I get it from you guys. Please don't get it twisted, I love both my parents to death. I just think there's issues a lot of fucking parents neglect. We all got these traumas we carry, and sometimes it's scary cause we bury the nest right there in our chest, and we subconsciously air and project the nightmares and the stress that we dealt with when we were younger. And that's why therapy's best. Listen, if you got kids of your own and you throwing tantrums, don't be oblivious and assume that it won't impact them. Children follow the protocol of the parents' blueprint.
I like that. Children follow the protocols of the parent. I gotta hear that again to make sure I say the right thing. I don't want to say something wrong.
Oblivious and assume that it won't impact them. Children follow the protocol of the parents' blueprint. So when does it?
Children follow the protocol of the parents' blueprint. Meaning, like, yo, whatever the parents fucking lead, show the child and whatnot, most likely the child is gonna follow that when they get older and whatnot. So what you want to do is set a good example for your kids and whatnot, and not all the negative bullshit, because sooner or later and whatnot, that child, when he gets older and whatnot, is gonna have those kind of issues, and those things that he or she experienced when they were young and whatnot will come back, and he gonna have to deal with those issues for the rest of his or her life. You know what I mean? That's dope. I like that. I almost stopped the video.
You might handle it just how you did. I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right.
It's funny because
and they've been going back and forth all night.
It's funny how he did. I didn't know he was gonna do that in the video. I didn't see this video yet, but it's funny how that's exactly what he did, yo. He's probably gonna have to go through the same situations that his dad done, and somebody, the cops are smashing his head on a freaking car and not his father's head. You know what I mean? And the cycle continues. You know, you got to be the one to break that cycle, because as long as that cycle is not broken, it's gonna keep on repeating itself over and over again.
Right. And they've been going back looking forward for all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fighting mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight, your house tonight.
That's a dope video right there. That that's a dope video right there. And like it's showing like the abuse is something that's generational and keeps on going if you don't like pay attention to it and try to make the change and whatnot. You know what I mean? And he was talking about he briefly talked about therapy and whatnot. Sometimes you have to talk to some people about those type of issues and whatnot, so you could open up. Some people, a lot of rappers, I've heard them say that like them rapping about shit that's going on in their lives and whatnot is like therapy. I heard Eminem said that, and Jay-Z said that as well and whatnot, and a couple other rappers and whatnot that talking about the grief or problems or situations that they went through. It actually kind of like therapy. This track right here affected. It is definitely a dope ass track and whatnot. I can't say I came from a household like that and whatnot, but I have I have empathy for people that went through situations like that and had to deal in a household where they didn't feel comfortable as a kid. Because I had friends that dealt with that. You know what I mean? So definitely a dope ass freaking track. You know what I mean? Gives you a freaking message that's undeniable. And I feel like if he had if Hopsin have fans and whatnot that go through this type of situation, they'll see that he probably went through the same shit as well and whatnot, and they can relate to that. You know what I mean? Definitely a dope ass track. I enjoyed it from the beginning to end and whatnot. I hope you guys did too. You know what I mean? If you guys want more tracks from your boy Hopsin or any other type of videos, do put it down there in the comment section and whatnot. You see this right here is my motherfucking thumb. I need y'all to take y'all motherfucking thumbs and whatnot and throw it all the way up to the motherfucking sky. Show me some love and support in that way. Another way you guys show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there all day long, all day long. And that's about it. I'm going to check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out. One loving them out. You already know, fam. Let's go.